Aquarius, this is your reading for August 18th to the 25th. God told me to get out my little turtle for your reading. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Let's begin. This is a week that you get out of the denial. You've been in denial about some of your fears, and it's time to acknowledge those fears and replace them with insight of awareness. It's time for true acceptance of yourself and acceptance of others, and learning to accept that there are things that you cannot change, much like that serenity prayer that they use for AA, right? You've been walking that creed and trying to learn that. And in the process, there's been a death and a rebirth in you. You're learning that these endings were merely beginnings, new, beautiful, blessed beginnings. And in this week, you're going to start seeing that. Because you're learning, much like the happy Buddha, to find the humor and the lighter side of life, and to find joy everywhere you can, regardless of the shit you're going through. And you're learning to truly trust and walk in faith. You accept that your inner voice is always going to guide you correctly, and you're no longer in denial of what that voice is telling you. Finding your balance within yourself and outside of yourself, so that you can truly walk in this world with strength, courage, and fluidity, most importantly, and a wildness. Because you have this electricity inside of you that sparks everywhere you go. And learning to be that master manifester for your own life and become this mother creator for the world and the love that you deeply desire. Because this is a love story of self and a love story to share with someone else. And you're going to be able to create that beautiful life, that beautiful world. And you're going to stand in the center of it as the mother creator, as the energy that manifests this. But first, you have to get out of this poverty mindset, this lack of, and be bold. Make it official within yourself. No longer holding on to expectations of this false person and putting your expectations into self so that you can manifest the life that you do want. And yes, you've been very patient. Matter of fact, you've been playing the waiting game. You've been suffering in silence, and the struggle is real. But through this newfound awareness, this newfound balance within the self, the balance of the shadow and the light, you will have reason to celebrate, because you are finding your soul tribe and your soulmate. And your triumph will be a successful one from this battle. And it's not because you're battling anyone on the outside anymore. It's because you've battled your inner demons through this new awareness, through this growth. It's making you become a whole new person that holds so much power and authority over your life that you've never had before. So in this time of stillness and shifting your perspective and all of the vigilance that you have had to muster up from within you, this new focus that you have, this new clarity of how to truly gain the wisdom and the ability to move those mountains without moving a muscle, much like Capricorn. You have this newfound power that again is electric. And you're going to be unstoppable once you decide to move forward. And I feel like for a lot of you, that will be this week that you decide to start moving forward and making the right steps to go to your destination. Because you're tired of dealing with the enemy. You're tired of the competition. So now you're being clever to get away from this chaser energy, this toxic, codependent energy. And some of that energy was within you, that fear of abandonment, that fear of doing it on your own, that fear of if you're not in this relationship, you can't survive or succeed. Because you're realizing now that there are other soulmate connections out there beckoning for your creation, beckoning for you to manifest them. The love that you deserve, the friends that you deserve, the people you deserve to have in your world, because you are a beautiful, powerful soul. But right now you're feeling very downtrodden and alone and maybe even defeated. But in this new week with this new moon, these cycles are changing for you. And as soon as you embrace that, you have this new promise of love, because that quickly you could manifest this. As soon as you let go of the fear of being alone, God gives you the promise of not having to be. How beautiful and poetic. So yes, my dear loved ones, my beautiful Aquarius, your patience is paying off this week. Your ability to walk in faith and trust that destiny was unfolding at its own pace is in front of you. And your vibration that you are now raising to higher levels is connecting you to your cosmic intelligence. Because you, dear Aquarius, you are connecting to the blue flame within you and walking in that true faith, which is your own light of pure love that's within you. And you've always had it for others, but you didn't have it for yourself until now. And because of this newfound love that you have for self, there's this newfound, powerful, electric ability for you to create the life that you do truly deserve and desire. And because you are doing this for yourself, the universe is bringing you the soul family that you always wanted and the soul mate that you've always needed. That person that's always going to be there to protect you and nurture you and lift you up when you feel down. That person is just literally right around the corner. So I hope for your sake that you embrace all of this newfound power in the week to come, so that the months and the years to come afterwards are nothing but beautiful for you, because you do deserve it. That's what I have for you for this week. And until we see each other again, be well and be blessed in love and light.